Act 3 of the Basset-Table by Susanna Centlivre. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 3. The scene draws and discovers Valeria with books upon a table, a microscope, putting a fish upon it, several animals lying by.
Ha! Thou flittering thing! So now I fixed it.
Enter Alpew.
Madam, here's Mr. Lovely. I have introduced him as one of my lady's visitors, and brought him down the back stairs.
I'm obliged to you. He comes opportunity.
Enter Mr. Lovely.
Oh, Mr. Lovely, come here. Look through this glass and see how the blood circulates in the tail of this fish.
Wonderful! But it circulates prettier in this fair neck.
Be quiet. I'll show you a curiosity, the greatest that ever nature made.
Opens a box.
In opening a dog the other day, I found this worm.
Prodigious! 'Tis the joint worm, which the learned talk of so much.
Aye, the lumbricus latus or fascia, as Hippocrates calls it, or vulgarity in English, the tapeworm. The Dius tells us of one of these worms found in a human body, 200 feet long, without head or tail.
Mr. Lovely, aside.
I wish they be not got into thy brain. Oh, you charm me with these discoveries.
Here's another sort of worm, called lumbricus teres intestinalis.
I think the first you showed me the greatest curiosity.
'Tis very odd, really, that there should be every inch a joint, and every joint a mouth. Oh, the profound secrets of nature!
'Tis strangely surprising. But now let me be heard, for mine's the voice of nature too. Methinks you neglect yourself, the most perfect piece of all her works.
Why, what fault do you find in me?
You have not love enough. That fire would consume and banish all studies but its own. Your eyes would sparkle, and spread I know not what, of lively and touching o'er the whole face. This hand, when pressed by him you love, would tremble to your heart.
Why, so it does. Have I not told you 20 times I love you? For I hate disguise. Your temper being adapted to mine gave my soul the first impression. You know my father's positive, but do not believe he shall force me to anything that does not love philosophy.
But that sea captain, Valeria.
If he was a whale, he might give you pain, for I should long to dissect him. But as he is a man, you have no reason to fear him.
Consent, then, to fly with me.
What, and leave my microscope, and all my things for my father to break in pieces?
Sir Richard, within.
Valeria! Valeria!
Oh, heavens! He is coming up the back stairs. What shall we do?
Can't you put me in that closet there?
Oh, no. I hand the key.
I'll run down the great stairs. Let who will see me.
Going.
Oh, no, not for your life. Here, get under this tub.
Throws out some fish in haste and turns the tub over him.
Sir, I'm here.
Enter Sir Richard.
What at your whims and whirligigs? Ah, ye baggage, I'll out at the window with them.
Throwing away the things.
Oh, dear father, save my lumbricus laetus.
I'll lamprey and lightem you. What's that, I wonder? Ha! Where the devil got you names that your father don't understand? Ah!
Treads upon them.
Oh, my poor worm! Now you have destroyed a thing that, for aught I know, England can't produce again.
What is it good for? Answer me that. What's this tub here for, huh?
Kicks it.
What shall I do now? Tis a... Oh, dear sir, don't touch the tub, for there's a bear's young cub that I have bought for dissection, but I dare not touch it till the keeper comes.
I'll cub you and keeper you with a vengeance to you. Is my money laid out in bear's cubs? I'll drive out your cub.
Opens the door, stands at a distance off, and with his cane lifts up the tub. Lovely rises.
Oh, the devil! Discovered! Your servant, sir.
Exit.
Oh, your servant, sir. What is this, your bear's cub? Ah, mistress, his tailor has licked him into shape, I find. What did this man do here? Ha, hussy? I doubt you have been studying natural philosophy with a vengeance.
Indeed, sir, he only brought me a strange fish, and hearing your voice, I was afraid you would be angry, and so that made me hide him.
A fish? 'Tis the flesh I fear. I'll have you married to-night. I believe this fellow was the beggarly ensign, who never marched farther than from Whitehall to the Tower, who wants your portion to make him a brigadier, without ever seeing a battle, hussy. Ha! Though your philosophical cant with a murrain to you has put the captain out of conceit, I have a husband still for you. Come along, come along. I'll send the servants to clear this room of your baubles.
Pulls her off.
I will so.
But the servants won't, old gentleman. That's my comfort still.
Exit. Re-enter Lovely.
I'm glad they are gone, for the deuce take me if I could hit the way out.
Enter Sir James.
Ah, Ensign! Luckily met. I have been labouring for you, and I hope done you a piece of service. Why, you look surprised.
Surprised? So would you, Sir James, if you had been whelmed under a tub without room to breathe.
Under a tub?
'Twas the only place of shelter.
Come, come, I have a better prospect. The captain is a very honest fellow, and thinks if you can bear with the girl, you deserve her fortune. Here's your part.
Gives a paper.
He'll give you your cue. He stays at his lodgings for you.
What's the design?
That will tell you. Quick dispatch.
Well, Sir James, I know you have a prolific brain, and will rely on your contrivances, and if it succeeds, the captain shall have a bowl of punch large enough to set his ship afloat.
Exit. Enter Lady Reveller, Lady Lucy, and Mrs. Sygo.
The tea-table broke up already? I fear there has been but small recruits of scandal to-day.
Well, I swear, I think the captain's a pleasant fellow.
Sir James, aside.
That's because he made his court to her.
Ugh, I nauseate those amphibious creatures.
She was not addressed to.
He seems neither to want sense, honour, nor true courage, and methinks there is a beauty in his plain delivery.
There spoke sincerity without affectation.
How shall we pass the afternoon?
Ay, ladies, how shall we?
You here? I thought you had lifted yourself volunteer under the captain to board some prize you whispered so often, and sneaked out one after another.
Who would give oneself the pains to cruise abroad, when all one values is at home?
To whom is this directed, or will you monopolize and engross us all?
No, though you would wake desire in every beholder, I resign you to my worthy friend.
And the rest of the company have no pretence to you.
Mrs. Sygo, aside.
That's more than she knows.
Beauty, like yours, would give all mankind pretence.
Mrs. Sygo, aside.
So, not a word to me. Are these his vows?
Lady Lucy, aside.
There's one upon the teas already.
Why, you are in disorder, my dear. You look as if you had lost a Centlivre. What have you said to her, Sir James?
I said, madam? I hope I never say anything to offend the ladies.
Aside.
The devil's in these married women. They can't conceal their own intrigues. though they swear us to secrecy.
You mistake, cousin. 'Tis his saying nothing to her has put her upon the fret.
Ha! Your observations are always malicious.
I despise them, dear Lady Reveller. Let's in to piquet. I suppose Lady Lucy would be pleased with Sir James alone to finish her remarks.
Nay, if you remove the cause, the discourse ceases.
Sir James, going up to her.
This you draw upon yourself. You will discover it.
Yes, your falsehood.
Come, my dear Sir James, will you make one at a pool?
Pardon me, madam. I am to be at White's in half an hour, anon at the Basset-Table. I'm yours.
No, no, he can't leave her.
Going, still looking back.
They play gold, Sir James.
Sir James, going up to Lady Lucy.
Madam, were your heart the stake, I'd renounce all engagements to win that, or retrieve my own.
I must like the counterstake very well ere I play so high.
Sir James, harkye, one word with you.
Breaking from Lady Reveller's hand, pulling Sir James by the sleeve.
Ha ha! I knew she could not stir. I'll remove your constraint, but with my wonted freedom will tell you plainly. Your husband's shop would better become you than gaming and gallants. Oh, shame to virtue, that woman should copy men in their most reigning vices. Of virtue's wholesome rules unjustly we complain, when search of pleasures give us greater pain. How slightly we our reputation guard, which lost but once can never be repaired.
Farewell sentences.
Enter Alpew. Alpew, whispers her lady.
Madam.
So then you persuade me 'twas the care of my fame.
Nothing else, I protest, my dear little rogue. I have as much love as you, but I have more conduct.
Well, you know how soon I forgive you your faults.
Sir James, aside.
Now to what purpose have I lied myself into her good graces, when I would be glad to be rid of her?
Booted and spurred, say you? Pray, send him up, Sir James. I suppose trusty Buckle has come from some diverting embassy from your friend.
Enter Buckle in a riding dress.
Mr. Buckle, why this equipage?
Ah, madame.
Out with it.
Farewell, friends, parents, and my country. Thou dear playhouse and sweet park, farewell.
Farewell? Why, whither are you going?
My lord and I am going where they never knew deceit.
That land is invisible, Buckle. Were my lord of my mind, your ladyship should not have had so large a theme for your mirth. Your servant, ladies.
Exit.
Well, but what's your business?
My lord charged me in his name to take his everlasting leave of your ladyship.
Why, where is he going, pray?
In search of a country where there is no women.
Oh dear! Why, what have the women done to him, pray?
Done to him, madam? He says they are all proud, perfidious, vain, inconstant coquettes in England.
Oh, you'll find they are everywhere the same.
And this is the cause of his whimsical pilgrimage?
And this proceeds from your ill usage, madam. When he left your house, he flung himself into his coach with such a force that he broke all the windows. As they say. For my part, I was not there. When he came home, he beat all his servants round to be revenged.
Was you there, Buckle?
No, I thank my stars. When I arrived, the expedition was over. In haste he mounted his chamber, flung himself upon his bed, burst out into a violent passion. "Oh, that ever I should suffer myself to be imposed upon," said he, "by this coquettish beauty."
Meaning me, Buckle?
Stay till I have finished the piece, madam, and your ladyship shall judge. She's as fickle as she's fair. She does not use more art to gain a lover, said he, than to deceive him when he is fixed.
Leering at her.
Pleasant. And does he call this taking leave?
A comical adieu.
Oh, madam, I'm not come to the tragical part of it yet. Starting from his bed.
I thought it had been all farce. If there be anything heroic in it, I'll set my face and look grave.
My relation will require it, madam, for I am ready to weep at the repetition. Had you but seen how often he traversed the room,
Acting it.
heard how often he stamped, what distorted faces he made, casting his eyes up thus, biting his thumb thus.
You'll make an admirable actor. Shall I speak to the patentees for you?
But pray, how did this end?
At last, madam, quite spent with rage, he sunk upon his elbow, and his head fell upon his arm.
What, did he faint away?
Oh, no.
He did not die.
No, but he fell asleep.
Oh, brave Prince Prettyman!
After 3 hours' nap, he waked, and, calling hastily, "My dear Buckle," said he, "let's to the end of the world, and try to find a place where the sun shines not here and there at one time. For 'tis not fit that it should at once look upon two persons whose sentiments are so different. She no longer regards my pain, ungrateful, false, inhuman, barbarous woman."
Foolish, fond, believing, easy man. There's my answer. Come, shall we pique, my dear?
Hold, madam, I haven't half done.
Oh, pray, my lady Reveller, let's have it out. It's very diverting.
He called to me in a feeble voice. "Buckle," said he, "bring me my little screwator, for I will write to Lady Reveller before I part from this place, never to behold her more." What, don't you cry, madam?
Cry? No, no. Go on, go on.
'Tis done, madam, and there's the letter.
Gives her a letter.
So this completes the narration.
Reads.
Madam, since I cannot live at a place where there is a possibility of seeing you without admiring, I resolve to fly. I am going to Flanders. Since you are false, I have no business here. I need not describe the pain I feel. You are but too well acquainted with that. Therefore, I choose death rather than return. Adieu.
Can any man in the world write more tenderly, madam? Does he not say 'tis impossible to love you and go for Flanders, and that he would rather hear of your death than return?
Excellent!
What, do you laugh?
Who can forbear?
I think you ought to die with grief. I warrant heaven will punish you all.
Going.
But hark ye, Buckle, where are you going now?
To tell my lord in what manner your lady received his letter. Farewell. Now for Flanders.
A fair wind and a good voyage to you.
As Buckle goes out, enter Lord Worthy.
My lord, here! So now may I have my head broke for my long harangue, if it comes out.
Oh, miraculous! My lord! You have not finished your campaign already, have you? Or has the French made peace at hearing of your lordship's intended bravery, and left you no enemies to combat?
My worst of foes are here, here within my breast. Your image, madam.
Oh dear, my lord, no more than that theme for Buckle has given us a surfeit on it already, even from your breaking of the glasses of your coach to your falling fast asleep.
The glasses of my coach? What do you mean, madam? Oh, hell!
Biting his thumbs.
Ruined quite. Madam, for heaven's sake, what does your ladyship mean? I lied in every syllable I told you, madam.
Nay, if your lordship has a mind to act it over again, we will oblige you for once. Alpew, set chairs. Come, dear Sago, sit down and let the play begin. Buckle knows his part, and upon necessity could act yours too, my lord.
Lord Worthy, aside.
What has this dog been doing, when he was only to deliver my letter, to give her new subject for mirth? Death, methinks I hate her. Oh, that I could hold that mind! What makes you in this equipage? Ha, sirrah!
My lord, I...
Peace, villain!
Strikes him.
Hey, this is changing the scene.
Buckle, aside.
Who the devil would rack his brains for these people of quality who like nobody's wit but their own?
If the beating were invention before, thou hast it now in reality. If wars begin, I'll retire. They may agree better alone, perhaps.
Exit.
Where did you learn this rudeness, my lord, to strike your servant before me?
When you have deprived a man of his reason, how can you blame his conduct?
Buckle, aside.
Reason? Egad, there's not 3 drams of reason between you both, as my cheek can testify.
The affront was meant to me, nor will I endure these passions. I thought I forbid your visits.
I thought I had resolved against them too.
Alpu, aside.
But resolutions are of small force of either side.
Grant me but this one request, and I'll remove this hated object.
Upon condition 'tis the last.
It shall. I think it shall at least. Is there a happy man for whom I am despised?
I thought 'twas some ridiculous question. I'm of the Low Church, my lord, consequently hate confessors.
Buckle, aside.
And penance too, I dare swear?
In everything but play.
Dare you, the subject of my power? You, that petition love, arraigns my pleasures. Now I'm fixed, and will never see you more.
Now would anybody swear that she's in earnest?
I cannot bear that curse. See me at your feet again.
Kneels.
Oh, you have tortured me enough. Take pity now, dear tyrant, and let my sufferings end.
Lady Reveller, aside.
I must not be friends with him, for then I shall have him at my elbow all night, and spoil my luck at the Basset-Table. Either cringing or correcting, always in extremes. I am weary of this fatigue. He that would gain my heart must learn the way, not to control, but readily obey. For he that once pretends my faults to see, that moment makes himself all faults to me.
Exit. Buckle, aside.
There's the inside of a woman.
Gone. Now curses on me for a fool. The worst of fools. A woman's fool, whose only pleasure is to feed her pride. Fond of herself, she cares for none beside. So true coquettes their numerous charms display, and strive to conquer, purpose to betray.
End of Act 3.